Hey guys, just an S Team 2 here, and I'm bringing you guys another class setup video. So in this class setup video, it'll be the SC 2010, a high rate of fire gun. It's got a low damage, but its high rate of fire and accuracy makes up for that. It has a really fast time to kill. It's even faster than Remington R5 to kill. So I'm gonna start off my video right now. I'm gonna go by piece. There was quick class. If you guys just want to pause that, you can just go into your game and copy that over. But I'm gonna do it piece by piece for you guys who want to explain why it's a good class. So first of all, we're gonna use the SC 2010. So we're gonna grab that. Then you can use any camo, but I prefer body count. So I'm gonna put that on. Attachments, you're going to want a silencer because this can stay off your radar and increase your accuracy, because after all, this gun is really good in accuracy, so we're going to build it as an accuracy class. So we're going to want the red dot sight to help us have even better aim, because the iron sights are good, but at a longer range there's can sometimes not be the best. I would use the default or the blue dot. They're the best. I prefer the blue dot. So you're not going to want a secondary, lethal, or tactical, because you gain an extra perk slot when you don't have any of these, and none of these are really necessary, except for the pistol would be nice to run with, because you can like pistol switch, excuse me, you can pistol switch, that's what people call it. But for my class setup, I don't have anywhere to fit that, but if you do, then that's great. So since this is a low damage gun, we're going to want Deadeye. This increases our damage, it's like as you go on, you have critical hits, so every now and then you'll just get a critical hit, like in those sword battling games, stuff like that, sort of like that. And as you go on higher streaks, you have a higher chance of getting a critical hit. So that is a very good perk, especially if you go on long streaks. It's probably my favorite perk. So next we're gonna want Ready Up. Ready Up can help us ready our gun after sprinting. So this is really useful. Like say you're coming in around a corner, you're sprinting, and you're going into an objective, and there's like two guys in there. You're gonna need to bring up your gun, or by the time you bring up your gun, you're gonna be already on the ground, like done for. Like you need that perk, no matter what. I don't care what people tell you. Trust me. Like if you take that off and you start sprinting, I promise you, you won't do not as good. You won't do as good unless you're playing with some really bad people. So just use that. It's only one perk, and that is really essential to this class, I'm telling you. Focus is also another one. This is a really big one. You're gonna need this because when you're hit, even though we're using a silencer, we're still gonna come across gunfights no matter how hard we try to go stealth. So you're gonna want focus because when you get hit, you flinch less when you're hit. So say you're getting shot from a distance by some guy shooting at you, then you can just return fire really fast. And if you're running focus, then you won't flinch as less, and you'll have better accuracy on him than he will on you, especially if he's not using focus. So again, this is a very accurate class. So next up, we're gonna want Stalker. This just fits my player style because when I rush, but like before I enter a room, I just sort of scan the room. So to move while aiming down sights fast, you're gonna want Stalker. But if you're like maybe you're camping or something like that, or not camping, but like protecting an objective, you might want to use like quick draw, so then that way you can aim down sights really fast. But it only takes 0.4 seconds, I believe, for an assault rifle to aim down sights. So usually you don't need quick draw, and I just personally don't need it. But it is a really good perk, especially if you're like an MLG. Every little point of a second is a lot. But since we're using Deadeye, we don't have enough for that. But if you don't run Deadeye, I would. But Deadeye helps us class out a lot. But if you want to trade these two out, they're both very valuable perks. For my player style, I like Stalker. Because like I said, I like to run around, but scan rooms and stuff. And it's just good for rushing and scanning rooms. And if you're a camper, you might find a use of that. I do camp on free-for-all sometimes, like close out buildings. So alright, so now score streaks are really up to you, but I run the support, so you're gonna want a SATCOM for it. This is just recommended. You can really use anything to fit your playstyle. But I run support, so I run SATCOM, ballistic vest, and support squad maker ground jammer for this one. We'll run the ground jammer. So, but actually no, I'm gonna run this because, you know, since I don't know, he helps out a lot. And of course they're gonna run a satcom just because there's not a lot of really good support streaks, so that one just really helps out on finding guys. Because since we're silenced, we're gonna want to know where people are. So if we have those satcoms up, it'll help us identify people and take them out without them knowing we were even there. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It'll help me out a lot. Peace out.